Hey guys, Angus here, bringing you another video review today. Now, as many of my subscribers do know, I am an owner of an L85. This is the ICS L85A2 or SA80, whichever you prefer to call it. This is a definitely cool gun to own. It's got a great performance on it. It's something you don't see every day, and it's different than your average M4. Now, the gun will come with iron sights attached, front and rear sight. However, I'm not too big on the iron sights. I prefer myself a good optic. The only problem is, considering the gun does not use a standard 20mm rail, that optics are very hard to find because of that rail. Therefore, there's really only one that's designed for the L85 you can fit on here that'll fit this specific rail, and that is the product we are going to be taking a look at today. This is the video review of the Matrix SUSAT Airsoft Optic. First, get the sight. Here's the box it's going to come in. This is nothing but a cheap cardboard box. The cardboard's very, very thin. There's nothing inside this box protecting the sight. As you can hear, it's rattling around, so there is a chance it could get damaged during shipping. I believe they should have put some foam or some bubble wrap in there in order to protect this $100 sight so it doesn't break before it gets to your house. And anyway, open up the box. As you can see, get a nice picture of the SUSAT on there. Open the box. First thing you're going to have in here is a bright blue cleaning cloth. Yours might come in a different color. This is to clean the lens. And then, of course, the Matrix SUSAT itself. And this is the Matrix SUSAT. And this is about $100 at evike.com, of course, since it is Matrix. And this is probably the cheapest and most available SUSAT out there that's actually good quality, considering this is only, you might be gasping, this is only $100, that's cheap. Well, honestly, it is, considering the G&G costs you about $140 and the Star will cost you $180. When I say most available, I mean this is really the only one you can get in the United States at the moment, considering the G&G or Star you're going to have to get from over at Red Wolf or eHobby Asia overseas. So if you're looking for a SUSAT for your L85, this is probably the most readily available one for you. However, it's not cheap quality. The sight is basically constructed entirely of metal. It weighs about a pound. There are a couple plastic pieces down here, such as the locks that will attach this to the rail and hold it there. But other than that, it's a textured metal. It's very, very nice. There is a rubber piece around the rear lens to give you comfort when you put your eye up against it, so you're not placing your eye up against this hard metal. And it's a heavyweight construction. As I mentioned, weighs about a pound. If you were to drop it, I doubt any pieces would break off. There might be one down below that might break. There might be some scratches and dents, but just to let you know, even though it is metal, it won't break if you drop it. Don't drop it. That'll mess up the scope. You don't want to drop a scope. This sight is not operated by batteries. It's not a red dot. It is a 5x magnification zoom scope. So as you can see, the Matrix SUSAT is now on top of the ICS L85A2. Now, in order to attach it on, it's basically the same way as any other scope or red dot sight you want to put on. You just have to turn these two screws right here as they would be the normal circle ones. These have these two long kind of pegs sticking out from their sides. That's to secure the sight on here. If you were to leave these facing horizontally with the pegs sticking out towards the front and rear of the gun, the sight would slide and move and fall off. So you do have to pull these down so that the pegs are facing towards the ground and they are tight and secure against the body of the rifle. This will cause the sight to be tilted a bit towards the opposite side. However, it will secure the sight. The sight will not move unless you're pulling with a large amount of exertion in order to move the sight. The sight is secured on there when these are facing downward. As you may also notice, there are two spare iron sights up here, should you want to flip to them really, really quick. I really don't see why you would, because your battery's not going to die, considering it's a magnification optic. But the iron sights are up here in case you need them. Now that we have the SUSAT attached, let's go outside and I will show you the magnification in action. And there's a look at the SUSAT's magnification. As you can see, it zooms in quite a little bit on the woods behind us. At 5x zoom, it's not all that much. However, it still will get the job done. It's a nice optic to have on your gun. Alright, and there you are, guys. That has been the review of the Matrix SUSAT Airsoft Optic. This is a very, very nice SUSAT, considering it's the only one really available in the US, and it's the cheapest, but it's still good quality. If you're looking for a SUSAT for your L85, this is definitely a great one to get. It's also a cool optic. You can put it on any 20mm rail AEG. It also fits on those, not just a specific L85 rail, fit on your M4. I just like the look of the SUSAT. It's a full metal construction, 5x magnification. It is a very, very nice sight. I'd recommend you pick it up. $100 eBay.